Louise, is there a coach that stands out for you at grassroots level?
Yeah, I think thankfully for me, I had so many. For me, starting off, it would have been that my first team or club that I played for was a boys' team, and it just happened that like my best friend's dad was the coach, and obviously he saw a little bit in me when myself and Derek were out playing, out on the green with the rest of the lads. So yeah, himself and Eddie kind of brought me in and looked after me and brought me all the way up, as far as I could go to about, I think it was under 12 or under 13, and they were always my coaches and were always there for me. I think I do actually remember kind of being in the indoor hall, and they were the ones that obviously would have taught me how to like head the ball, which I kind of obviously feel like is something that, one of my stronger qualities. And they just used to say it's just a bag of air, like, don't worry about it, just kind of get your head in it. And I think for me that's something, that just kind of stuck with me, to not fear the ball. So that would have been Blessington boys, Vincent Bolth and Eddie Sheeran, because they still live in Blessington, and he still gives a message at any stage possible. Anytime I'm international games, or even if I've done something well with club or gone on somewhere else, it's always just been a message, and it's always just been really appreciated. And he's still there in Blessington FC, and now there's now three girls teams as well there. I had one of the volunteers come up to me on the street the other day and saying, "Oh, thank God it wasn't a Sunday, because the girls were around the town and I would have got bombarded." But there's three really strong teams there now in Blessington, and she was like, it's just it's a lot of it is thankfully down to you, and just inspiring them and seeing that that there's that option there. And obviously then the home stadium, Tala, only being 15-20 minutes away, it's been incredible to kind of build up again girls football in the town. They just believe in you from straight away, and they think you are one of the best, and and that sort of confidence is exactly what you need. And exactly, they just make it fun. They just want you to kind of out there, go out there, make friends. Hopefully love football. If you want to take it to another level, they're there, and they'll just go out of their way to make sure that every little pathway is possible. And that's kind of, I don't know where so many teams would be, without those volunteers. And it was even the same then when I got into when a girls team was formed when I was about like 9 or 10, and we went to community games, won All Irelands, and that was down to then Jerry and Mary Maguire as well. So they were running Lakeside FC, and that was all the surrounding areas. But that just that went on again for years, and just some of the best memories, and getting to go to Mosney and and win All Irelands, as a 12, 13, 14, it was incredible. And then obviously then just moving up the ranks, I went to Peamount then when I was 13. We had some very good coaches, but still, even when I was only 15, 16, then Eileen Gleeson came in and became the Peamount coach. And from the off, she believed in me, and at that age, at 16, made me captain of the Peamount team. And that's, I was still learning so much. I still had felt like I had so much to do. I was still about 6 foot tall and, much bigger than the other girls. But, I think, she saw something there and believed in me. And, that was at such an early stage. So obviously for me, it's just, anyone who kind of gets in there and believes in your players and believes in the kind of the community you're in, it just pushes you on and gives you that confidence.